So I want you to be at a state right now wherein you give it your all, wherein you are receptive. For me to be able to do this and serve you is really a big privilege. I don't take this lightly.
I bought an old house in 2015. I bought this one for 800,000. So I studied a lot about property. What did I do? Read books. Then may nakita ako seminar. Uy, Robert Kiyosaki.
How are you feeling? 11th year of serving Pinoys and it's been a roller coaster ride. Let's prosper faster, Pinoys and
So I learned, okay? Natuto na ako. I implemented what I learned from Robert Kiyosaki.
I thought there's only like 1 or 2 ways to invest into properties, but you learn there's multiple ways to make money in property investing.
Marami akong natutunan, especially investment. So na-open yung mind ko.
Believe me, your mindset's actually dictated by 2 types of thinking. One is the real you. The other one is the subconscious you.
The main thing that sticks to me is what Rex has shared about the gap, gratitude, awareness, and planning. It's quite important.
proper mindset is very important talaga, and the strong why,
It's very fruitful because we can see na marami na tayong projects, events, and people can, and participate as well.
if you're planning for your retirement, it's really good to know about property investing.
Like what's been said, knowledge is power. It's something that you can quantify and you can put the price.
7 years ago, I walked on fire. Literally. On purpose. Yeah, on purpose. Because I was at a state wherein I can do anything. I was able to let go of that fear. Because if you can walk on fire, what can't you do?
Our mission is to help Filipinos prosper faster in New Zealand.
What's next, Ivan? Where are you going to get the money to build the units? Tama? That's the next question, right? So from my knowledge, I know if I can add value into something. That's the basic life principle. Right? If you add value into something, you can get that value.
We know that we can make a difference. So we don't want ang Pinoys here don't have someone na magbigay ng helpful information to guide you on how to not just settle here in New Zealand but prosper faster.
Deal namin, I got 300,000 here. Gagamitin kong equity nito. Tapos magpa-pre-sales ako. Are you happy to lend me money para i-construct ko ito? Sabi nila, sure. E di ginawa ko, nag-market agad kami. Pre-sales, 5 unit lang naman. Nabenta lahat.
So this is one of those activities that we have to do, and we can see that we want to impart knowledge from our experts.
I made money again!
Who agrees with me, the showing of hands, that everything starts from here?
Hindi ko sinabi sa wife ko na nalulugi na yung business.
Kasi yung mindset natin, the way we look at things, will determine the attitude that we have.
Grabe, sakit. Kasi I feel like failure. I feel like yung family ko, ang lilit pa ng mga anak ko, tapos parang I let them down.
Welcome to Pinoys and NZ. I'm Christine.
And this is Mel's, and we're here today at
Our first ever live event for property investing, organized by Pinoys and NZ.
Imagine there's that power bar and then you grab it and pull it down. And then after that, the gratitude meditation. Just put your hands on your heart and just feel the beating of your heart and just be thankful for everything that you have.
It's been 11 years that we're serving the community and the group. And now we're officially launching webinars, live events.
Let's prosper faster, Pinoys!
Tapos inisip ko, ayoko na siguro tumuloy sa property development. Balik na lang ako sa pagiging empleyado. Siguro mga 2 months. Tapos sabi ng wife ko, cheer up, laban. So, naisip ko, actually, there's a failure behind every success.
Yeah, this is a fantastic seminar. Ang dami kong natutunan dito.
Guys, this is the most important thing. Lahat tayo nagkakamali. Walang perfect. But we have to learn from our mistakes.
Malaking tulong siya para dun sa mga first-time investors.
Affordability. Ano ibig sabihin? Like, bibili ka ng bahay, 5,000 yung babayaran mo monthly, ang current rent mo is just 3,000. So, ibig sabihin, may shortfall na 2,000, right?
I can say personally na marami ako natutunan. Yung mga questions ko about investment, nasagot nila.
The second one is character. You may have the best income and stuff like that, pero a character mo is hindi to nothing to do with you being a good housewife. Something to do with financial character.
It says there money back guarantee, pero no need to advertise that because your money is really worth it. We gain so much knowledge.
So yung fear po natin comes with the knowledge kasi lack of knowledge po, kaya po tayo natatakot.
First thing that you need to do is invest in yourself.
You know, our 2 speakers, definitely, they made the room rock.
Ang property investment, hindi madali to.
Possible pala yun even in a normal person like us.
How did I do that? Parang imposible. From 29 to 3 years lang. Tapos pag i-liquidate ko lahat ng properties ko, that's good amount of cash.
Oh my gosh, guys, we had an amazing event today. But it's really good if you want to succeed, you have to be willing to do what successful people do.
Yes, and it is very valuable information being shared today. We've heard really good feedback, and I hope we can share it more to more people pa, no?
I'm happy that I attended this one. I gained a lot of knowledge on property investment. I will highly recommend that. If you didn't attend this one, you miss out. Sorry.
Okay, hello. Thank you guys and welcome to Pinoys and NZ. This is our series of course how you can
Hi, good evening.
Welcome. This is our series of course how you can
Hi, good evening.
I'm just checking if you can hear me. Apparently, my internet will play up again, but I'll let Mel say hello to our viewers today. Just say hello. I'm gonna share sino lang nandito, no? Mel, can you read their comments? Ayan,
Hello,
may
by the
from
way, good evening sa
Hamilton.
lahat-lahat. I can see familiar people, those people that are always present sa webinars, seminars, even sa live events natin. They're always there, very consistent. I know they can reach far kasi they're always interested to join. And people really message me that they want to join but they can't register or something. They had problems with their internet or registration. But yeah, we want to honor you for being with us tonight. We've been working hard at the back end, trying to provide you with different opportunities, different ways on how to achieve our goal in Pinoys and NZ, which is to help Filipinos in New Zealand not just settle but also prosper faster. So this is one of the activities that we are doing, guys. Marami pang parating, but yeah, this is good because we are focusing on the newcomers. Before we did property investments, as you have seen on our videos that was played earlier, we focus on home ownership and then investment seminars. And then now we go back to basic as well. Like if you are always sending money to Philippines and you want to learn more how to manage your finances and to maybe how to handle your hard-earned money and not just send money to Philippines, but also actually make it go further. So yeah, we'll give more tips, and we're actually excited to learn more about this. Even Christine, because we don't know everything. We're always open to learning, and I hope you are too. Yeah, before we start, I would like to say hi to everyone watching, not just from New Zealand, also from Philippines and different parts of the world. Because if you can please tag your friends, even those that are not in New Zealand, I'm sure they will gain something from this because this is applicable to all OFWs. If you're not an OFW already, if you're a resident or a citizen, I'm sure you have friends that would want to start a business or would would want to learn more on how to manage their finances and yeah, be better.
Yes, yes. Thank you for that, Nels. And again, thank you for joining us tonight. And I would really suggest that if you have a notebook, because our speaker, and I can't wait to put him on stage, um, companies actually hire him and they pay him like $3,000 to $5,000, guys, for 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. So this is a very valuable time right now. And we are so blessed because what we do here in Pinoys and NZ, we had a chance to be connected to him by one of our business subscriber. And how blessed are we, right? How blessed are we? So I really hope that you find value tonight. Get your notebook, write things down, and if you can apply something tonight that you can execute. And I'm sure marami tayong matututunan. And please do tag yourself, your mga friends, share this video. Lalo na yung mga nangungutang sa inyo. PM, marami dyan. I'm sure marami nakaka-relate. It's kind of funny, but it's true. The reality of OFWs, how we send a lot of money. And we see that in our community, guys. I know a lot of people sometimes don't engage on some serious topic like money, business. But the truth is, it is a challenge of a lot of OFW kung paano ba our hard-earned money, how do we grow it? So I can't wait now. So I guess we only have 1 hour tonight. So I'm going to call our speaker. And Coach John Petalver. So that's him here. Hello, and drop your hands, guys, and say thank you.
Hi, nako.
Hi, Coach
Maraming
John.
salamat. Yeah, thank you so much, Kia Ora, sa ating mga Pinoys in New Zealand and of course, sa ating mga kababayan. Maayong gabi kung may mga Bisaya man diri or magandang hapon dito sa Pilipinas. So right now, I'm here in the Philippines. So tamang-tama naman, maganda yung time, no? And again, I'd like to thank Pinoys in NZ, Chris, and Mel, especially si Mel, syempre yung nag-connect sa atin dito. And yeah, I feel so honored today, and we have about 60 people who's live right now. Maybe they're not watching live, but I know you have hundreds or thousands of friends na later on share it sa Facebook Live. Kasi nga, tama, no? Sabi ni Chris, seldom that I do it online. But kumbaga pag sinabi kasi na OF, no, I don't call you OFWs. It's more of overseas Filipino migrants to some, no, overseas Filipino entrepreneurs to some, at syempre mga overseas Filipino professionals natin. Iisa lang yan dahil itong pag-uusapan natin, regardless kung OF ka, ito yung usapang Pilipino talaga. And this is gonna be a real talk tonight. And of course, prepare your questions. And if you have papers, please write it down because I prepared something, bulleted tips and practical journey, no, sa ating financial management and business management as well. Ayan. All right. So shall we start?
So, yes.
Pwede na ba tayo mag-start? All right.
Yes.
So again, thank you so much for inviting me.
We can start.
Yeah, since we have people live ngayon, I know this is live, siguro you can participate as much. From time to time, Coach John will be asking questions. And my very first question is, if you have the money today, kabayan, if you really have the money today, what business would you like to venture into? Ano ba yung negosyo, yung tinatawag yung dream business that you'd like to start? Sige nga, I'd like to start that, itong discussion natin with that question. Maybe you can type it, no? And then later on, siguro, our support people can put it on this chat box. All right. So, ma'am, if you may share, I prepared something, a few slides, para mapag-usapan natin ito ng resort. Thank you, may sumagot ng resort. Okay, so this is called Entrepreneur Shift 101. No, learn before you leap. Kasi nga, for how many years that Coach John is doing this, no, sa ating mga OF, mga kababayan natin in all continents, no, Asia, Middle East, Europe, North America, no, Africa, umaabot pa. Ang tanong parati kay Coach John, ano ba ang magandang negosyo? O, di ba? Katulad ng sinabi nyo, cosmetics, real estate, resort, boarding house, maganda po lahat yan. But let me trace you back again na ano ba yung ginagawa ng The Academy. Ang mission po kasi ng The Academy is this will be the Entrepreneur Learning Academy of choice. Ibig sabihin, before you leap and join any business, sana makita natin or maaral natin kasi wala namang negosyo. Alam niyo, kung titingnan niyo pa mga kababayan, maraming negosyo. Okay, let's say real estate. Maraming yumaman, kumita, pero marami ring nalugi. No? Let's say salon business or restaurant or kung ano pa yung mga business na iniisip natin. Normally, pwede kang kumita yayaman ka talaga dyan. But there are also people na nag-struggle and somehow medyo nalugi. Now, I'd like to bring you back muna since ito naman yung mga ang kausap naman natin mostly are the overseas Filipinos. Gusto ko lang makita nyo, just like what we've been doing for the last years, how do we start? No? Paano ba tayo magsisimula? And let's have this awareness test. Ayan, ito ulit, question ito. So, if I'm coming clear to you today, you may answer it in our chat box. The awareness test is, di ba ito yung parating katanungan ng mga Pilipino? Coach John, do you know the reason why the rich becomes richer? Or Coach John, do you know the reason why the poor becomes poorer? Narinig nyo na po ba yun, kabayan? Narinig nyo na ba yung tanong na yun? Yung, bakit nga ba? No? Bakit nga ba ang mga mayayaman ay patuloy na yumayaman at yung mga mahihirap, sabihin natin, ay patuloy na naghihirap? Okay? Let me share this very interesting fact to you. Okay? Alam niyo po ba ng isang OFW, at yung mga naging mayaman na, for sure yung iba po makaka-relate sa akin, ito yung mga pinagdaanan nila, yung akala ng family nila, no? Pag OF sila, akala nila talagang limpak na salapi, no? Yung meron sila outside the Philippines. Parang ang tingin sa kanila ATM machine, di ba? Number 2, akala nila pag sweldo, tayong mga OF, no? Akala nila super shopping, super galore, no? Sa pagsha-shopping. Or akala nila, you know, sa dami ng pera natin, akala nila, you know, we eat at these fancy restaurants only to find out may ilan sa atin, syempre, nagsisimula. Now, what's the good news about this? Alam niyo po, ganito rin naman yung mga mayayaman nung nagsimula. Akala rin ng mga kapag-anak nila, di ba, porkit nagne-negosyo na sila, maganda na rin ang buhay nila. Another interesting fact, mga kababayan, is realities of an OFW and a rich man din is at one point nasabi nila na hindi tayo habang buhay nandito. Diba? Hindi tayo, kumbaga pinanganak na mahirap, hindi mo kasalanan. Pero kung mamamatay ng mahirap, kasalanan yun. And we will not be strong forever wherever we are. Maganda man yung opportunity na meron tayo, this will never be the same as the years go by. So what's the point, Coach John? Ang point kasi ni Coach John is, ano ba yung why natin, di ba? Ang mayayaman, may mga why din naman. Tayong nag-OF, may reason tayo why we left the Philippines because the opportunity is there. Yan, makikita niyan, maraming mga gastos, di ba? Pero ano yung pwede nating gawin? Kasi if you'll ask me, mga kababayan, ito yung life cycle no? Kung titingnan nyo rito, ito yung kikitain mo on this vertical side, sa horizontal, yan naman yung number of ages, I mean yung taon mo. Hindi yung taon mong nilalagi dyan, ha? Kumbaga yung actual age mo. Let's say Coach John is 50, no? I'll be turning 51 this year. So, at this point daw, ng life cycle ko, of course, I'm no longer single, I'm married, I have already started raising my family, and then dito na ako sa guhit na to, sa broken line na to, which, true enough, approaching my retirement years. So, at this point, dapat daw stage 2 na ako when it comes to managing my finance, which is wealth accumulation. There are 3 stages, mga kababayan. Number 1 is basic wealth protection. Let's say, kung nagsisimula ka pa lang, family, bago ka pa lang din sa New Zealand or sa labas ng Pilipinas, or nagsisimula ka ng magkatrabaho, magkanegosyo, yan yung you protect your wealth. Kasi may mga expenses ka. But at this point in time, katulad ni Coach John, no, at 51, dapat nandito na raw ako sa wealth accumulation. So this is an awareness test. Kasi pag 60 plus ka na, at the end of the day, ang iniisip mo na daw is how you're going to distribute your wealth. But the good question is, paano kung wala kang wealth? You get it? Personal example po yan ni Coach John. There was a time, yung tatay ko nagkasakit, no, aksidente, super. No, we spent millions. Walang insurance. You know, wala naman siyang naipon. Hindi siya nag-distribute ng wealth. So kami mga magkakapatid, kami pa yung nagsama-sama just to put in the amount, no, para mapa-hospital siya, makalabas, at until ngayon po, siya ay inaalagaan pa rin, no? So, what's the point? Ang point ko lang, kababayan, is this, no? While you have the time, while you have the ability, and while you have this opportunity, no? Bet on it. Ano po ibig sabihin nun? Habang kaya mo pa, habang may oras ka pa. Kasi yun ang next question. The next question is, paano nga ba, Coach John? Ano nga ba talaga ang dahilan? What's the reason why the rich becomes richer and why the poor becomes poorer? The research that we made, matagal na 20, 30 years ago, pero iisa lang pa natin sinasagot nila. They know the power of leveraging. For sure, may iba na sa inyo nakadinig ng leveraging, pero itong pagpapaliwanag ni Coach John, this is something na I'd like to let everyone know. Ano ba yung tinatawag na leveraging? Ano ba yung nile-leverage? Ano ba yung dapat timbangin? Ano ba yung dapat gamitin ng tama? Kasi as a coach, kami as coach of businesses, as coach of sales teams, no, parati naming sinasabi, at this point in time even, wala kayong maling ginagawa. However, baka meron kayong ginagawang mataas or malaki, you're doing this high, but you have to cut it, or you're doing this, but you have to maximize it. The power of leveraging is what these rich people use. The reason why they become richer is because the way they use their time, yung oras, which we all have, mayaman, mahirap, the way they use their ability, yung kakayanan, which you and I have, and the opportunity, they know how to leverage all this to make money. And not only that, the money that they make is already making money for them because they take advantage of the time, ability, and opportunity. And yun yung good news, mga kababayan, that I'd like to share with you today. So Coach John, at this point in time, what can we do with our time, with our ability, and opportunity? Mag-i-invest ba kami? Magne-negosyo ba kami? Kung magne-negosyo kami, ano ba yung mga pwede naming simulan? What are the businesses that we can participate, no, or venture into today? All right. So what is leveraging? Leveraging is, sabi nga by definition, it's the action, no, that you can get more done with less. So ulit, it's the action in which you can get more with less. Less of your time, more of the opportunity. Leveraging actually is not only building wealth, diba? More importantly, it's about creating freedom. True enough, no? Ako when I was younger, talagang kinukuha ko lahat ng opportunities. But decades after that, 10, 20 years after, pinipili ko na lang. Bakit? Natutunan ko kasi that sometimes less is more. Like for instance, meron akong project, 3, sabay-sabay, kikitain ko ganito. Meron akong isang project, isa lang, pero mas malaki ang kikitain ko. So I now know how to leverage my time, my ability, and my opportunity. Later on, siguro tatanungin niyo, Coach John, what are the opportunities? Ano ba yung mga opportunities that we can have? Especially kami na nandito sa New Zealand. Ano ba mga pwede namin gawin? Okay, so step back muna tayo. Reset, reboot, reprogram muna tayo mga kababayan para mas lalo natin maintindihan kasi ang pagnenegosyo sa totoo lang po, hindi ganon kadali. Mukhang simple, pero hindi ganon kadali. And ito rin yung parati naming sinasabi, no? Even sa mga business schools or mga business management courses, no? The goal is, bottom line, the rich becomes richer, the poor becomes poorer. because they know the power of leverage. They know how to leverage the time and money. Kaya nga, moving forward, the minute you made the decision, and I hope and pray you will really make the decision to start today, doing business, no, is because you want to leverage on your time today. Hindi nyo na po mababalik ang time. That's why I'd like to thank all our 75 live viewers ngayon, because itong live na nandito kayo, iba yung live. Maybe some of you, they will listen, di ba? They will listen later, pero iba yung live. Nako, iba po talaga yun. Kaya ako, pag may mga speakers, may mga opportunity ako na mag-aral ako ulit, gusto ko live, kahit sa labas ng bansa, let's say nasa Malaysia ako, nasa Japan, kung saan-saan ako pumupunta, I want it. Gusto ko po talaga na live. Why? Because the time that I spent there, no, will no longer be, kumbaga, hindi na siya marirewind. Kaya nga ang mahalaga ngayon is to focus on the time that you have and how much time you left. Di ba parati natin sinasabi, so many things to do, but so little time. So game na po ba kayo? Mga kababayan, game na ba kayo? Type 1 if you're game. If you're live here today, type 1 kung game na kayo, dahil Coach John will now give you, alright, the tips, practical tips on how you can make more with less of your time. Okay po ba yon? Kaya exciting to, mga partners. You know, how can we make more with less? Diba? Yan ang power of entrepreneurship. Kaya i-commercial ko na, we're inviting you to shift your minds to become entrepreneurs. Okay. So, do you want to change your results for the better? Thank you for yan. Yan ang gusto ko, di ba? Live na sumasagot. So, game na yung ating mga live audience. So, do you want to change your results for the better? Gusto niyo bang matutunan why the rich becomes richer and richer and richer and the poor becomes poorer and poorer and poorer? All right. So, how? Sabi ko nga, have the entrepreneur shift mindset. Tayo bilang Pinoy, di ba, we're not taught, alam niyo naman po yan, sa eskwelahan, we're not taught na, anak ha, mag-graduate ka, pagka-graduate mo, magsisimula tayo magnegosyo. Not everyone, hindi po talaga. Kaya ako rin, nung nag-aaral ako, anak, para mas magandang trabaho. Walang masama doon. Why? Kasi may yumayaman din naman po. Totoo po yun, may yumayaman, may mga iilang tao na full-time employee na yumayaman. Pero ang labanan po naman kasi, it's not about just wealth. Diba? It's about leveraging the time that you have and maximizing it so that you will have less time to do it but more results. Okay. So, ito yung apat. Ito lang, dito lang iikot, mga kababayan. So again, if you have a pen and a paper, CETC, yan yun, diba? Capital, expertise, time, and most especially, community. Okay? Community. So, ito yung tinatawag namin na critical success factors. Na bago ka masimulang magnegosyo, ito yung apat na dapat kumpleto. So, imagine niyo po, para siyang isang lamesa, no? Na dapat kumpleto yung apat na paa. Tama? Nakakain na po ba kayo sa isang lamesa na kulang ang paa? Pwede naman, di ba? Pwede naman. Pero kung masandal yung isa doon, di ba, tapos lahat ng pagkain sa ibabaw ng lamesa. Katulad din po ng pagnenegosyo. Mas maganda, di ba, capital, may expertise, may time, may community. So, iisa-isahin natin yan. Okay? Critical success factor number 1, ang tawag doon ay capital. So, Coach John, saan kami kukuha ng capital? Okay? So ito po, based on what I experienced and based on what I studied the last years, kaya ito yung ina-apply ko ngayon sa mga taong kino-coach ko, be it one-on-one, mga CEOs ng companies dito sa Pilipinas o labas ng Pilipinas, or mga sales teams, no? Ito yung may mga 50 to 100 to 500 na sales people. Iniisa-isa ko sila at sinasabi ko, number 1, bago simulan ng negosyo, dahil kailangan ng magnegosyo, dapat may kapital. Okay. Ano ibig sabihin ng kapital at saan tayo kukuha ng kapital? Tama po ba? Kasi syempre, when you talk about capital, ang tanong dito is, dapat madami? Dapat ba kaunti? Okay. So sa kapital, ito yung parati kong sinasabi. Based on experience, kaya diretsuhin ko na po kayo. Mas maganda na kukunin mo yung capital mo doon sa kung ano yung naisubi mo or yung savings mo. Why? Kasi pag nagnegosyo po tayo, again, sabi ko nga, Coach John had a lot of failures in the past, had a lot of winnings, but what I learned from those failures, iba pala pag kinuha mo sa savings mo yung pinangkapital mo. Why? Because in the event, just like what happened to me, malugi yung negosyo, ang nawala yung savings. Kaya pang maibalik. Ang masakit kasi kung inutang mo yan. Inutang mo sa bangko, inutang mo sa kaibigan mo, inutang mo sa kung sinong lending institution, what's gonna happen is, pag nalugi ang negosyo, alam niyo po yun, nawala na yung negosyo mo, nagkautang ka pa. So again, anong tuturo ko sa inyo? What I'm gonna share with you is how to earn that capital. First things first, okay? Know where your money is coming from. Saan ba naggagaling ang trabaho niyo? Ang kita niyo? Ang income niyo? Okay? Kasi ang goal natin, kailangan bago magsimula ng negosyo, ito yung galing sa savings, yung naisubi mo. Alright? So, know where your money is coming from. Question lang ni Coach John. Yung income nyo ba? Income, yung pumapasok na pera ba, is galing from your active income? What's an active income? Active income is your work. Kaya nga ito yung sinasabi natin, trabaho, negosyo, kabuhayan. Yung kabuhayan mo, your livelihood, no? For you and your families, let's say back home, saan ba nang gagaling? Sa trabaho nyo. Right? Active yon. Pag nawala yung trabaho nyo, dahil wala kayong negosyo, patay ang kabuhayan. Would you agree? Can you type 2? Can you type 2 kay Coach John if you agree na may makakakilala tayo na all their lives nakaano lang siya sa kanyang trabaho. Kaya nga nung nag-pandemic, nawalan ng trabaho, mga kababayan, wala, kawawa. Diba? Paano yung umaasa sa Pilipinas? Kaya nga po, that's now the power of leveraging. Kaya nga, yung iba papatumpik-tumpik pa, wala po akong alam magnegosyo, hindi. Kaya nga, kailangan alamin mo eh. Kasi ang goal mo is, you have to shape up to learn new skills that will bring passive income. So, ang goal natin is, hindi lang dito nanggagaling ang perang pumapasok sa trabaho, hindi lang sa trabaho, kung kaya mo, kababayan, na from here, no, magsubi ka, mag-alat ka, magpasok ka sa passive income para magkaroon ka ng passive income coming from your business. Yun ang sinasabi natin. Coach, kulang pa eh. Di ba kulang pa? Let's say we're earning 100%. Nandito kami sa New Zealand. Okay? Normally po, ang ginagawa ng iba, 20% mabubuhay sila. Ito po yung realities of life, no? Of an OF. 20% sa kanya. And 80% ipadadala sa Pilipinas. Masakit yon. Why? Kasi parehas mauubos yan. 20% that is left for you there in New Zealand, eksakto lang yan. Talagang tinitipid yan. Remember the pictures that I've shown you kanina? Tinitipid lang yan. Then pinadadala nyo na lahat. Pinadadala nyo na lahat. Ito ang masakit. Kahit ipadala nyo po lahat, even though you sent everything back home, who can relate to this? Kulang pa rin. Can you type 3? I want you to type 3, kababayan. Kung may kakilala kang ganon, na halos ipadala na nga lahat, pero ang sinasabi pa rin ng kababayan dito sa Pilipinas, ng pamilya, Coach, kulang pa din. Very good. So may mga sumasagot. So anong gagawin? Coach, kulang dito. Di ba? Imagine nyo, kulang dito, kulang doon. O, pag natapos yung kontrata, bumalik sa Pilipinas, nagkita kayo parehas, wala. Walang naipon kasi ginamit lang. That's why the goal is shape up to learn new skills that will bring passive income to you. Paano yon? Yan, pag-uusapan natin yon. So again, ulitin ko ha, pagtrabaho lang na walang kabuhayan. Dagdagan ng negosyo, dun yung passive income, at yun ang pag-usapan ng pamilya kung paano magsisimula. Kasi sinasabi ko po sa inyo, you don't have to go back home to start the business because right here, right now, right where you are, you can already start it. And Coach John will tackle siguro 1 or 2 samples on what kind of business you can start today. Today, no? Ayan. So kanina, understand where your money is coming from. Income ang tawag doon. This time, you have to understand, saan ba napupunta? Saan ba napupunta yung perang kinikita ko? Ayan. Ito ang itsura niyan. Tatlo po ang pwedeng mangyari. Number one, income is greater than expense. Mas malaki ang kita kaysa sa gastos. May natitira. May mga iba naman, yung kinikita, katulumbas lang din ng expense. Total budget, ubus na. Okay pa rin yun. Pero ito ang masakit. When your income is less than the expense. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Yung pumapasok na pera is less than. Eh, what if nga? What if the income is less than your total expense? Diba? Yun ang masakit. But if you will look at it, syempre ang goal natin, income should be greater than expense para magkaroon tayo ng savings. Diba? So how do we do that? May dalawang klase kasi ng expense, diba? There you go. Diba? For budgeting. Very good, diba? Wow. So may needs and wants, diba? Ang needs, anong sa Tagalog ng needs? Kailangan. Ang wants, gusto. In an actual exercises na ginagawa namin, talagang pinalilista namin lahat. No? Ano ba yung mga kailangan lang? Tas ano yung binibili mo ngayon na dahil gusto mo lang? Case in point. Halimbawa, pantalon. Diba? Ano bang purpose ng pantalon? Diba? Pants. Pero yung iba gusto ng branded. So I need the pants. Pero sometimes you don't have to go to a branded pants unless sobra. Unless kinukuha mo yun sa passive income mo. That's why we always tell people, shape up to prioritize your needs. Needs muna versus your wants so that your income will be more or greater than your expense. Kasi yun ang goal natin. Remember, ang goal natin is magnegosyo tayo. That's our goal. Our goal is not just to save. Our goal is to save so that we will use that savings to start a business. Make sense? Naintindihan po ba natin yon? Kaya nga, ngayon, tatanungin na natin sarili natin, paano nga coach kung kulang? May magagawa tayo. Pilipino pa, di ba? Filipinos, kumbaga sabi nga, pagka kulang ang kumot, di ba? Talagang mamamaluktot para magkasya yung kumot. Magsisikip no, ng belt. We can do it. Kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo later on, sabi ko sa inyo, it's important that there's a community. Ako nung lumalaki, walang community. Kaya akala ko, okay lang gumastos, you know. Hindi eh. Kailangan may community who understands each other. Ang ganda nga nung ginagawa niyan for you to prosper faster in New Zealand. So again, number one is, no, para magkaroon ng kapital, no, kasi apat ang kailangan natin eh, no. Sa pagsisimula ng negosyo, we need a capital, we need an expertise, of course, we need time, and we need community. For this one, dito natin kukunin yung capital. Knowing where our money is coming from, pag kulang, dagdagan. Pag sobra ang gastos, bawasan. Para magkaroon ng sobra. At doon sa sobra, dyan na ngayon papasok yung tinatawag na that the money you save, you now consider entrepreneurship. You only consider entrepreneurship when your income is greater than expense. At kayang-kaya nyo po yun. Magagawa natin ang paraan yan na ipasok talaga yung nasubi natin sa pag-nenegosyo so that it will make money for us and later on have that investor mindset to invest the money we made so that it can make more money. So ano naman coach, pag sinabi mong entrepreneurship, ito na yung pag-uusapan natin. Pag sinabi niyo pong entrepreneurship, maraming pwedeng gawin. Ang goal lang ni Coach John ngayon sa ating webinar na ito so that you'll have more time to ask questions no, is for you to shape up and start your entrepreneurial journey. Okay? Marami pong pwede consider, pwedeng offline, ibig sabihin face-to-face, no? Pwedeng online, ibig sabihin you can do everything just like this, no? Nagwe-webinar tayo. The goal is know where your money is coming from, know where it is going, and start shaping up to start your entrepreneurial journey. So Coach John, ito na ang tanong. What business investment opportunities can we start now? Diba? Kung titingnan nyo, ang tanong ni Coach John dito is, hindi lang what business opportunities, hindi lang investment opportunities. I call it business investment. Why? Kasi ang laki pong aspeto ng investment at business. Magkaiba po yan. Magkaiba. For me, ang simple definition yan is this, no? Especially sa ating mga overseas Filipinos. For sure, narinig nyo na po to. uulitin ko lang, no? But to some, if this is the first time, ang entrepreneurship or business po is making money. As I said, saan natin kukunin yung pera? Dun sa na-save. Kaya ang goal natin is makasave para may sobrang pera at hindi lang yan i-save. Diba? Kailangan either you invest it or you invest it on a business. Anong difference? Yung business, possibly, ikaw yon, ikaw yung nagpapatakbo. Yun yung pag-uusapan natin. Ang investment naman, ito yung iba nagpapatakbo, you just invest. Kaya nga po ang dami-daming investment opportunities. But this time, for our subject today, pag-usapan natin is business investment. Okay? Or business as a form of investment. And ito yung sinasabi kong number 2. Not only you have the capital, yun niyo po ito ha, but you have the expertise. Kaya sabi ko, if you don't have the expertise yet to go into that business, wala ka pang mastery into the business, you talk to the experts so that the chances that you will be successful, why? Kasi capital mo yan. Remember, pera mo yan. Sinave mo yung pinang-capital. So you need to get expertise first or look for a community with the expertise to help you jumpstart your business. So what is expertise? Ayan, diba? Tingnan nyo po. Remember, when you start a business, these are the things that you have to remember. Hindi eh. Marami sa atin, mga kababayan, sabihin na, uwi na lang ako sa Pilipinas, magne-negosyo na lang ako. Hindi po ganun kadali. Been teaching business for almost 20 years. Parati ko sinasabi sa nagne-negosyo, pag-isipan nyo munang mabuti, aralin yung mabuti, ipagdasal nyo yan, dahil hindi yan ganun kadali. It looks simple, but it's not easy. Why? Starting a business, number 1, you need business permit. O, di ba, dito sa Pilipinas, di ba, you need what? 30, 50,000 just to get a permit for a specific business. Of course, hindi ka pa nagsisimula, you have to prepay the rent. Hindi ka pa nagsisimula, of course, yung produkto mo, kailangan mo nang investan yan. Di ba? Hindi ka pa nagsisimula, ibibill ka na sa power, water, telco, and other bills. At pag tumatakbo na yung business mo, you need to get people for salaries. Right? Then, tingnan niyo po ito, may taxes pa, etc. So, ibig sabihin, bago pasukin yung business kabayan, maghanap muna ng expert. Or kung hindi man, mag-aral ka, katulad ng ginagawa natin, aralin muna natin before you put in your hard-earned money. I'd like to address lang maganda isang comment. Now, we see a lot of comments before na they want to go home sa Pinas when they're old and they will start a business. Wrong. Unang-una, di ba? Time. Kung old na sila, tingnan niyo po yung life cycle kanina, pagbabalik kayo rito, mag-retire na po kayo rito. Huwag na kayo magnegosyo. Dapat pagbalik nyo rito, more than enough na yung pera nyo, tama? The wealth that you accumulate, and babalik na lang kayo to distribute the wealth. Kaya nga, again, thank you Pinoys in NZ, Chris, Sales, and the rest of the team, na nandito kayo. Dahil ngayon pa lang talagang sinasagip nyo na sila. Sinasagip nyo na sila na ngayon na, now na. Sabi nga ni Tito Boy, di ba? Now na. Ngayon na. Hindi yung pagbalik. Kaya parati ko sinasabi sa mga kababayan, yung pagbalik, sinong may sabing babalik ka pa? Di ba? Sinong may sabing babalik ka pa? Nandyan ka na nga sa mas magandang bansa. Baka mas magandang kunin mo na lang sila papunta dyan, di ba? Hayaan mo na kami mga naiwan dito. Yan. Kaya nga dito, tingnan nyo lang to. I want you to look at this, take a picture of this. Now, when you start a business, hindi ganun kadali. And mind you, kung titingnan mo to depende sa business, it could take you like millions of pesos. 20,000 NZ or more. Pre-operating pa lang yon. Ibig sabihin, hindi pa nag-ooperate yung negosyo mo, nalagasan ka na ng milyong-milyong piso. Kaya nga, you need expertise before you hop into the business. So, ito na. So, what is the key to business success, Coach John? For the last years, for the last decades that I've been coaching dito sa Pilipinas, sa labas ng Pilipinas, mga Pilipino na nagnenegosyo sa labas ng Pilipinas, dito sa Pilipinas, 3 business success factors to consider. When you want to go into any business, number 1, natitingnan mo, of course, or not in any order, but these are the 3 things na titingnan mo. Product, people, partner. Let me explain that quickly. Number 1, of course, product. Everything starts and ends with the product. Tama ba, Ma'am Chris? tsaka Ma'am Mels. At the end of the day, ang produkto mo dapat valuable, may value. Hindi mo siya nakikitang mahal. Kasi pag nakita mo na siyang mahal, ibig sabihin, nakita mo na kagad psychologically, no, na walang value. Kasi mind you, di ba, parang sasakyan yan. Merong isang low-end na sasakyan, 4 din naman ang gulong, merong 4 na gulong, pero ang presyo nito times 10 itong isa. Pero mas binibili itong times 10 kasi mas may value. So, unang-una yung titingnan is the product that you will sell or distribute or the service that you will start must have value. Number 2, kailangan makita yung tinatawag na people. Alam niyo po yung people? Yung mga bibili, yung mga mamimili. Siguraduhin nyo na may demand. Kasi marami nagtatanong sa akin, Coach John, mabibenta ko ba itong produkto ko? Gusto ko sabihin, unang-una, inaharal mo ba kung may bibili? Kasi kung meron kang produkto at ngayon mo palang aaralin na kung sino bibili, dapat inaral mo na muna na bago mo ni-launch yung product, alam mo na kung sino yung bibili. Nakuha niyo po yun? Product and people. And lastly, ito po yung pinakamahalaga sa akin, at least in my opinion, yung partner. At the end of the day, sinong kapartner mo sa pagbibusiness mo? Kasi pwedeng maganda yung produkto, may bibili, pero yung partner mo medyo questionable. Yan yung mga companies po na nakita nyo na tumaas, tapos biglang ngayon nawala na. Why? Because the partnership did not work. So yun po yung number 2, no? Expertise kailangan mahalaga. Hanapin nyo yung mga tao, the partner, no, who has the expertise in doing the business. Ito yung 3 consideration. In whatever business that you would like to invest in, mga kababayan, 3 things, no? We always call it the investment consideration. In fact, any book na mababasa nyo, when you talk about investments, it's all about the return, the risk, and liquidity. At kung titingnan nyo po, very, very significant yung the word capital. Capital, capital, capital. Nakita niyo yun? Na parang at the end of the day, ikaw ang nagkapital. So pag sinabi mong return, how much will I earn from my capital? I put in 100,000, I put in 50,000. How much will be the return of this 50,000? Is it gonna be 60,000 in 3 months? Is it gonna be 60,000 in 6 months, 12 months? Is it higher than inflation? Realistic ba yung ganung return? Kaya nga mga kababayan, di ba, warning lang sa lahat. Ito, galing ako sa Malaysia, di ba, doon maraming tinamaan. A group of OF invested about 10-15 million pesos. Ayun, nawala. Na-dissolve. Na-scam daw sila. Actually, at the end of the day, yun ang sinasabi ko, you should have known sino yung magiging partner niyo ron. Mahalaga, when you put in your product or you started the business, dapat higher than inflation. Ano po ibig sabihin nun? Let's say on the average, inflation is 3%. Ano ibig sabihin nun? If you have, say, 1 million pesos, and there's an opportunity na dumaan sa'yo that you did not put in your money, the money of, the value of your money is no longer 1 million. It's less 3,000 pesos. Ganun po yung reason. Ganun yung parati namin sinasabi that when there's an opportunity that is offered to you, wherein the income or the interest or the profit will be higher than inflation, study it as fast as you can and then go into it. Why? It protects the value of your money. Kaya nga, let's say, real estate, for instance, di ba, you're into real estate, Ma'am Crest, no? Tsaka si Ma'am Mels. Halimbawa, after a year, it yields like 10% increase in value. It's a good investment. Why? Kasi it beats inflation. Kaya magandang investment consideration. Number 2, in any business, there will be risk. Please, mga kababayan, beware of those offerings na walang risk. Kasi pag the more there's no risk, the more that it is risky. Di ba? Kung isipin niyo po, nga, no? Pag walang risk, ibig sabihin, walang tumataya. Walang nagsusugal, di ba? Walang sumusugal. And when you talk about risk, it's about either increasing or decreasing your capital. Di ba? Ganun lang po yun. Kasi when you go into business, risky talaga. When you go into business, risky. That's why I'm telling you, do you have enough capital? What's your timeline for this? What is your commitment? Etc. Etc. And lastly, of course, how long is your capital commitment? Yung liquidity, wag po kayong aasa kagad na pag nagpasok ng pera, talagang after 3 months kikita, 6 months hindi po. Normally, in a master class, in a program, in a business school program, 2 to 3 years po ang tinatawag na return on investment. Doon din namin tinitingnan. Pag yung negosyo mo less than 1 year, medyo questionable, but maybe doable. But normally kasi kailangan mo talaga makita yung pagpapalaki at pagpapalago ng negosyo mo. So again, Coach John, what business opportunities can we start now? Now na. Diba? Siguro I'll be sharing you too. Ayan. Mga negosyong patok ngayon. Ayan. Game na ba kayo? Are you still there? Ilan pa ba tayo? 84. O game pa ba kayo? Can you type 10? I want to see if you're still there. I want to see if you're still there. Type 10. Type 10. Kung gusto nyo lang malaman. Of course. To me, very good. 10. Mga negosyong patok. Ano yung pwede nyong simulan ngayon na? Ngayon na. Okay? Ngayon na kaya nyo yung capital in a way, sa tingin ko, na expertise, there will be people like yung Atomy, sinasabi mo, kasi maganda yun kasi nga may support, may knowledge, no? And then of course, is your time element and the community. Number 1, any guest? Alam nyo, may libro ako eh. Pag nagpunta ako niyan sa New Zealand, mamimigay ako ng libro ko. Bibigyan ko kayo ng libro ko. Yeah. Sige, any guess? Bago ko sabihin, dalawa lang. Any guess? Ano kaya yung negosyong patok ngayon? Sige daw, anyone? Sige, what kind of business? Digital marketing, almost. Malapit na. Stocks, very good. Yan, very good. O yan, may nanalo na. There's one. Online marketing. Okay, di ba, remember, may 3 akong sinasabi sa inyo. Return, risk, liquidity. Alam niyo ang online marketing, when it comes to return, risk, liquidity, ganito lang yan. Di ba, pag online ka, dati nauso yung online dropshipping, anything online na may product. Ito lang po yan kasi 3 P, di ba? Ang pipiliin mong online na business, yung may product. Yung product talaga na viable, hindi yung pag sinabing iced tea. Magbibenta tayo, tapos yung iced tea, hindi pala siya iced tea, asukal na pula pala siya sa sobrang tamis. Di ba? Hindi pala siya iced tea. So, di ba? Okay, hindi na ako magbabanggit ng mga brand. Mga ganun yan. Sa Pilipinas, marami ganyan. Sabi nila, mga sabon. Di ba? Sabon na placenta, kung kani-kaninong placenta nang galing. Yung iniinom, yung pampabata daw. Ano nga ba yun? Stem cell! Yun, stem cell. O may product. Titingnan nyo yung talagang solid na product. Tapos, easy yung may payment gateway. Tapos, may dashboard kayo or nakikita nyo yung profit sa online. Okay dyan. Patok yan. Why? Kasi the return, the risk, liquidity is manageable. Okay? That's one. Ano pa? Dental clinic. Okay, very good. What else? Isa pa, yung online education. Alam nyo, ang Pilipino gifted kahit saan mang sulok ng mundo. Very gifted. Ito lang yung naisip ko eh. Sabi ko nga, bakit hindi mo i-video? Now that there's the power of the platform, alam nyo, pwede nyong gawin. Let's say, magaling kayo magluto. Alam nyo, ang daming yumaman, di ba, the last years? Nagluto ng adobo. Di ba yung mga sila Chef Rai, sila Chef RV, di ba? Pinakita lang nila, nagluluto sila, tapos tinuturo nila kung paano yun ituro. Kaya again, kung titingnan nyo sa return at saka risk at saka liquidity, mga kababayan, yung topic, if you have a specific topic, let's say, plantito, plantita, marunong kayo mag-plant, mag-video kayo, ituro nyo, tapos may mga estudyanteng gustong matuto, kikita na kayo rin eh. Di ba? Tapos may platform, may registration. Let's say, nursing assistant. Okay? Let's say, how to become a speaker. Or si Coach John, halimbawa, how to, ito yung ginagawa ko, di ba? Let's say, how to teach business online. Kasi, nung pandemic, nawala si Coach John sa Ateneo, nagtuturo ako sa ibang mga companies. Nag-develop ako ng mga programs. So, in-automate namin lahat. May marketing, may mga videos, may payment gateway, nag-enroll, they can now access the classroom online, nag-quiz, na-certify, it now becomes a viable business. So ako I challenge you, may talent kayo. God has given you talent. Isipin nyo kung ano yon. But syempre, yung medyo legit naman tsaka moral. Kasi may ibang estudyante, may talent daw siya, pero parang isa yung talent niya, hindi kailangan ipakita sa mundo eh. Di ba? Wag na. Kailangan talent that is value-adding. Kaya during pandemic, patok ang food business. Tama naman po. So yun, patapos na tayo. Madali matapos so we can have questions as well. So, third critical success factor. So review lang. Number 1, capital. Where should you get your capital? Tipid-tipid, sobrang kita. Pag may nag-save, start entrepreneurship. Number 2, bago magsimula, dapat may expertise. Number 3, of course, is your time. Diba? Kaya mayayaman, patuloy na yung mayaman dahil alam nila kung anong pwedeng gawin nila sa time. Alam niyo po yung time? Time to spot a good business opportunity. Dapat mabilis po tayo na, oops, may opportunity, aralin, sakay na kagad. Magkanong kapital? No, yan yung mga titingnan nyo. Magkanong kapital yung opportunity? O, kaya natin yan. O, anong time allotment? Okay, I can do an hour a day. O, what's the acceptable profit? Kikita ka ng 5 to 50% or even more. Yan lang, ganun ka kabilis. When you talk about time, yung time element in spotting the right opportunity. Yan. And lastly, of course, ito ang pinaka-critical success factor in considering a business, yung tinatawag kong community. Why? Kasi nandiyan yung idea eh. Diba? Yung akala mong hindi puputok na idea, na-appreciate ng community, diba? Nagbakas-bakas, started the business. Yung akala mong idea na okay, the community said, parang hindi okay, tines market mo, then don't start it. Nandiyan yung mga plano, nandiyan yung action, nandiyan yung startup. And you know what the community will give you? Ito yung wala. In fact, when I was doing this before pandemic, wala nito. I did not add the last factor. Pero during the pandemic, ito yung nakita ko. Platform or the community will give you or equip you. You know, just like this. Ito po, kaya nga pasalamat ako sa Pinoys in NC because this is a platform, no? It's a platform to create your own brand. No, it's a platform wherein you will be equipped. It's a platform wherein you will be presented with products. And it's a platform also wherein it's highly technological. Katulad dito, and then you have your LMS that will help the community. Why? Kasi napakahalaga po niya. Nakita ko yun na maraming businesses or business owners lumalapit sa amin dahil nawala na sila ng community, nawala na sila ng sabihin mo ng mentors, no, in the community, then they start failing and falling down. Kaya nga po, as we end this, 3 things that I'd like to leave you. No? Now is the time. No? While you have it, while you have the ability, and while you have the opportunity. The rich will always become richer. Why? Because they can leverage this tree to make more. Wala na sila dun sa making money. Kasi di ba, entrepreneurship is making money. Investing is money, making more money from the money you made. Ang mayayaman po, they know how to leverage. Yung oras nila, minsan 1 oras lang, 30 minutes, tapos nag-hire na sila ng mga tao, then they can spot the right opportunity. The awareness is always to leverage. Your critical success factors is your capital. Alagaan niyo po yan. Kumbaga, at the end of the day, magne-negosyo kayo, don't start small. Think big. Think big. Think big. Hindi po totoo na dapat maliit lang yung capital. Yes, maliit yung capital sa simula. But when you grow it, sama-sama na yan. The people you have in the community who has the time, who has the expertise and capital, as you put it together, it's a very, very strong foundation for success. So what time is it? It is time. Time is up na rin po ako. It is time. Start your entrepreneurship journey today. Alam niyo po, nung pandemic, pinasok ko rin yung pag-broadcast kasi ang passion ko talaga is for the OF. Alam niyo po, there are about 15 million OF. Kaya nga, I put up the academy, yung training hub. Ibig sabihin ng THE is Training Hub for Entrepreneurship. Pinut up ko yan because my passion is to really equip, educate, enable, and empower our kababayans. Imagine niyo po, 15 million. And let me tell you, I'd like to thank you for this. Kayo po yung nagpo-fuel pa rin ng Philippine economy. Every time you invest back, every time you do business, kami po rito sa Pilipinas, lumalaki yung the GDP, the GNP. Pero ito lang yung gusto ko sabihin. It's high time. Imagine niyo po, 15 million. Ako in my lifetime, sabi ko nga, I was telling my wife, 1 million na lang of the 15 million will really be educated. Yung mag-shift sila. Yung mag-start sila. They'll be as passionate. Kaya ang passion ko is to educate OF in any platform. Kahit nasan ako na sulok ng mundo, madaling araw, if I'm invited itong mga Polo, itong OWA, Embassy, itong DTI, I will always do it kasi it is time. Imagine niyo po, pag may isang Filipino family na ang isang miyembro na lang nila magnenegosyo or at least magkakaroon ng mindset na magnegosyo kasi pwede nagtatrabaho ka pa pero entrepreneur shift ka na. Nag-shift na yung mindset mo into becoming an entrepreneur. You will treat the business you have. You will treat your employer as if you are a stakeholder. Yun po yung maganda. Kasi ako, I started with that 30 years in my career when I was as young as 20 years old. The way I treat my business is as if it's mine. True enough. Nung nag-shift na ako, parang ang dali na lang. Kasi it has become a lifestyle for me. So as I end this, sa radyo, parati ko pong sinasabi, kahit ano pa man ang plano nyong gawin o ang inyong planong gawin, patuloy nyo itong ipagdasal, pag-aralan, pagtrabahuhan, o sabi ko nga, pagsumigasigan, malalim na salita yon. At higit sa lahat, ano man yung papasukin nyo kabayan, ipagmalaki mo dahil yan ang champion mindset. God bless you and I hope to see you soon. See you in class. Maraming salamat po.
Wow, thank you so much. I think
Are we good in time? Are we good in time? Perfect. 1 hour. Very good.
yeah, we're still live po, but thank you so much. You're very on time.
Yes. Yes. Oh my God.
I'm
It's very, very
remember,
important.
tinuturo ko yan, partner. So yung time, I'm very on time.
Thank you so much. I think lahat ng mga nanood, sobra 90-95, I think they can relate easily. And this will be shared. Usually, minsan umaabot ng 10,000. Ang visits ng group, umaabot ng 1 million in in
After
a month.
this, diba?
28
Mga
days.
yan
Yes.
Correct.
And I hope you can share this to your friends, your family back home. You know, this is very easy to understand, easily digestible. Everyone can relate, especially if you're an overseas Filipino, not just a worker, but professional, sabi nga ni Coach Chan. You can't just start a business without the knowledge and what Coach Chan have mentioned earlier. So we're really favored and grateful po for your time. While I was listening to you, I can relate and I can remember all the posts before na nag-trending sa group because they want to go home to Philippines and they want to start a business there. They don't want to stay in New Zealand and retire here. But actually, do they have a plan? Do they already have things they like? Ano bang business na isa-start nila? Like, you know, if they didn't study it and they've been an employee for how many years, they won't probably know what to start. But yeah, they have to start now.
Correct. Dalawa yung partner Yung kadalasang tanong, di ba, ano bang magandang negosyo? Minsan kasi nalilito tayo sa negosyo ba o investment? Kasi while starting, habang hindi ka pa confident, there are a lot of businesses that you can partner Na while starting, kasi parating na sinasabi, gusto ko na magnegosyo, gusto ko akin, it will come. Kasi simulan mo na ngayon na, let's say, ako may negosyo. Capital, dagdag ka sa akin ng capital, bibigyan kita ng share. Pwedeng ganun Then learn my business. Let's say ako meron ako 100,000. Itong isa kailangan ng 30. Tataya ako sa kanya ng 30. Tataya ako sa kanya ng 30. Tataya ako sa kanya ng 30. At least, I have 3 business partnerships. Tapos aaralin ko. Until such time na kaya ko na, then ako na. Yun yung parati ko sinasabi. Baka yung iba kasi parang fresh talaga na may pera, 1 milyon, 5 milyon, nagnegosyo. Wala. Tapos kagad yun. Give it 1-2 years. For sure, yung iba sa atin na nanonood may ganong experience. So now is the time. Kaya sinasabi natin, shift. Mag-shift na kayo. Hanap na kayo. Ang dami. That's why you have this great community. Great community. Na ganito lang. Halimbawa, magpo-post ako. Kabayan, sa Pinoys in New Zealand. Meron ako 100,000. Any business, sabihin ko sa'yo, kabayan, mag-expand akong ganito. Kailangan ko ng partner. Sige, yung 100,000 mo, bibigyan kita ng 20% share. Kung ako sa'yo, tayaan mo na yun. Kasi hindi ka muna mag-manage. Walang sakit ng ulo. Pero kikita ka na doon. But while kumikita ka, you will learn from that kind of business.
Yeah, and in
Yes,
our
yes,
group,
thank you
we
again.
always
And
invite
we have many. Yes, yes. So maraming nagsasay thank you, Coach John. And of course, guys, this is just the first time, but this is not the end because Coach John and Nels, we had like our first meeting was a 3 hour meeting and we just connected and we were like, yes, it's actually our mission. And Coach John, he's been doing this for over 10 years, traveling around the world, educating people. Kasi nga, ang rami, sa totoo lang, ang rami-raming opportunities, right? But is it the
Yeah.
right opportunity? Is it right? It's not, yes, there's a right opportunities, but is it right for you? Diba ganun
Correct.
yun? And personally, I have many side hustles, business along side. Kaya kami ni Mels na marami kaming share pa sa community natin. So,
Wow.
really, really excited. If you want more, you want to learn more, and you want to be with us in this journey, as you know, guys, our Pinoys in NZ website, we have, please do register Pinoys.co.nz. You can create your free account there and so that we can email you kung ano may yung mga ganap natin. And of course, we are working on some projects that you can also start and earn together. Like, learn and earn together. Kaya
Yeah.
nga ito yung
Yeah.
title ng webinar natin, right? Learn before
Right
you
here, right now, partner, ha?
Yeah.
Right here, right now, kasi baka
So,
akala ng kababayan, parang ang dami pa nating gagawin para kumita. No. Just attend this weekly webinar, just reach out to Pinoys in NZ, and right here, right now, sabi ko nga, we can learn and earn together wherever you are, wherever you are.
Yes. And of
And
course,
actually,
Coach John,
this
we are
is
ready, guys,
why it's good,
organizing.
diba? Yeah. Continue, Chris.
Yeah, we are already organizing some live events. Most likely it will be on our 12th anniversary, but we're gonna let you know via email. So make sure that you have an account in Pinoys.co.nz. It's like our own Facebook community inside, as you know. And you can create your account, and this video will be uploaded in our course there in one of our groups. Sa mga interested na mag-start ng business, mas matutunan pa, and not just mag-start. Really, the goal is not just to start a business, but to actually add another income stream that will replace eventually your job. Kaya, uuwi ka na lang na I love that term, Coach John. Uuwi ka na magdi-distribute ng wealth. Hindi uuwi
Correct.
para mag-start ng
Correct.
business.
Correct. Correct.
Right?
Hindi na, pag uwi nyo na rito, kabayan, yun na yung magbibigay na kayo ng mga mana-mana because you already are overflowing. Parang ganon.
So yeah, abangan nyo guys ang event natin live because yes, we love this digital, we want to leverage on the internet because, Filipinos in New Zealand are spread out. A lot of people are in Auckland, but definitely we will also have a live event coming up so we can face-to-face see each other. And by the way, if you haven't downloaded our Pinoys in NZ virals, actually, we're calling it now our media Pinoys in NZ virals and updates. Make sure you check that one. Where's our admin? If you can put the link below if they have a copy so that you know what's going on inside our community. As you know, we email you. Make sure you open it, you put it in your favorite so that you don't miss out on anything that's going on in our community. So I just want to read our comments, Coach John. No?
Sure.
Here.
Any
Thank
questions?
you.
Yeah.
So Mel, you want to read? Any questions pala? May Q&A tayo, syempre.
Yeah,
And Coach John, meron na tayong community actually of Pinoys in NZ Business Network. We already have that.
Wow.
I think over 200 businesses now are supporting our community as well.
Yeah.
They're promoting their business and at the same time supporting our community so that we can sustain this. Nels, can you share quickly what we're doing, of course?
Actually, I want to honor as well Atilani Larsen because I've had lunch with Atilani today. So as you all know, or maybe if you're just new to the group or you just arrived in New Zealand,
because of one-off residency. Congratulations and welcome to New Zealand. We've been running the group for 12 years now. And when we started, it was actually because of a concert. I was part of the production that brought Vice Ganda and Paulo Avellino and the group. And I noticed na walang Filipino group na active at that time. So when I started it, it was because of that. And then it just grew and grew and grew. And parang na wala na lang akong walang choice. Hindi, parang naano na lang ako na parang it was, I can't stop it. Because like, you know, it was already where people find their answers to their questions, whatever it is, from saan bibili ng tuyo or anything, saan magbibenta, saan maghahanap ng magpo-promote. It was run for 10 years, 11 years as a voluntary by our moderators and volunteers nga na very busy then. And it grew to a point wherein we were called by Immigration New Zealand that if we can't moderate the group properly, we have to close it down. And I can't do that because ewan na lang anong mangyayari, di ba? So, because of the group, actually, maraming mga organizations, charitable organizations, Good Heart, ang na-put up, they do basketball. And by the way, if you're looking for any organization, charitable organization that you want to donate to, that's a good organization because they help a lot. I don't know anong mangyayari sa mga namatayan or sa mga, like, you know, if you have received kindness as well from Good Heart, can you please return the kindness by spreading the word about it? And if there's other businesses there that wants to donate sa Good Heart, you're welcome to do it. Please support them. This group has been run for more than almost 12 years, and most of it is voluntary. But now we can't do it without the help of our business owners because we had to start a proper company. We are registered, a digital marketing company that made our life busier, but at least we now know the purpose of it. Like we have a proper channel wherein we can email you. We know our goal and we know how to reach you, not just by Facebook, but emails, webinars, live events. Meron ng purpose why we can do it. And we have the funds to actually have 5 staff. Hindi lang isa, dalawa, tatlo, 5 po ang binabayaran natin just to monitor and make sure hindi po kayo ma-scam. You get the right information, you get recommended the verified business owner. So if you have a business in New Zealand, we have to have New Zealand business registration number. If you're doing food, you need to have council rating so that our community is safe and you're also safe. We try and we will look for more business owners that will guide you on how to register the business. You know, this is part of our mission. So we want Filipinos to be known na hindi pucho-pucho ba, na we can do business legally. We can register our business and we are safe in the community. So hindi tayo makukulong dahil hindi ka pala nagbayad ng tax or marami nagkasakit, you know, because of your business. So we want to guide you, and this is part of it. Like we found Coach John, we did home buyers, we did property investment, and we're gonna do a bigger one again. So marami pa po tayong updates, seminars, webinars, and so just please subscribe and like maybe register to our, that's create your free account. And so if there's an update, you can like seminars like this, webinars like this, you will know straight away, and you'll know ang mga chika, importante, hindi importante, tips for winter coming up, ukay-ukay, where to find it, maraming tips. We're busy. But thank you for being with us.
We have a comment. We have a comment here already started. Mukhang tama ang decision ko after attending this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Salamat
so, guys, marami tayo. Yes. So, yes, guys, this is just the start, and we will still be emailing you again. Don't miss out. So, we will be having a lot of exciting, 2024 this is the 3rd month pa lang na marami nang nangyari. And actually, Coach John, last month, we interviewed one of the most successful Filipino in New Zealand, and he's a business owner. and how he started, his struggle, and from someone na nahirapan mag-communicate na ngayon he is enjoying the life, distributing the wealth, and that's an inspiration. So we have inspiration in our community. We also have these practical tools that we really have to, what can you execute now? So again, check our email, and thank you so much for tonight. Overtime na naman tayo, no? And yeah, have a good evening, everybody. Thank you so much, Coach John. God bless you.
Maraming salamat,
See you
kabayan.
again soon, Coach.
Salamat mga kabayan. See you in class.
Ayan. See you in class. Okay, don't leave yet.